Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome in this last session of this team challenge of 5 days. So this is day 5. Congratulations for being there. On day 5, you are starting to build your meditation mindfulness journey. I hope many of you had a good practice and might be feeling already some benefit from it. Maybe more peaceful mind, a better sleep, a little of feel-good hormones flowing in your veins. So we talked about meditation. We talked about the benefit for health and mental health. We also talked about the power that we get from meditation for our memory, our ability to concentrate, also on our emotional intelligence quotient, developing a science of friendship and empathy, a better personal involvement in creating an inclusive culture. So all of this is helped by starting building the skills and the habit of meditation and a mindfulness life. Today we're going to touch base on a quite extensive topics, but if you are curious, if you like researching, if you like looking at the world with wonder, a beautiful thing that happened since about 90 years, but accelerated in the last few years on everything around neuroscience and the human being and the way our brain is functioning and the way our energy is functioning, electromagnetism, and we are pure energy. We talk about that, is the quantum physics. So quantum physics is changing the way we look at the world, and quantum physics, the way it looks, we look at energy and our own energy and how we can influence the energy that we create, the energy that we transmit to our own cells, the energy that we transfer and we have around ourselves that influence the people and the things around us and can have a direct influence in how we see our reality and how we create our new reality and how we can also reprogram our brain. So it's going to be quite a challenge to talk about that in a few minutes, but I really hope that it will drive you to be willing to learn more. And in future, Uloo Team Challenge, we will go deeper into that topic. All of this is also taught through the programs of the Buddha CEO. So let's dive into this and see how it can help us transform our thoughts and reprogram our belief. And then we will have our usual daily meditation. So the key, and I will share so it will help you follow. All right, getting there. Few things to remember, and maybe some of you are already studying quantum physics or have been studying at school. Maybe some of you are already passionate about reading. I know that when I started meditation and started to learn about quantum physics and what scientists are trying to understand between our body and mind, our energy, and of course how quantum physics can influence it, I was totally fascinating. And there are some great books like Mind to Matter, many of them talking about how quantum physics influence what we are and what we are doing, and how meditation can actually activate this notion of driving our energy. So first, let's go a few minutes into the subatomic world, and we have to remember ourselves, that we are made of atoms and subatomic particles. We have, of course, the the atoms is made through multiple particles. We have the nucleus with the proton and the neutron, and then we have the electrons, which are the negatively charged particles that are, turning and moving around the nucleus. And to remind ourselves and remember why we say that we are empty, in a sense, and pure energy, is that the atom is, as you can see, 99.99999, I think it's 12 nines, empty. If you take an atom, it's like, the total atom is the size of the Earth, and the nucleus is the 200 meters. So you can see that between 200 meters ball and the full Earth, there is a lot of emptiness. Or if you take a US football field size atom, the nucleus would be only a small marble in the middle. So we are actually made of emptiness, and emptiness is actually energy. It's energy, electromagnetic energy, and information circulating. So our, trillions of cells, our body is made of pure energy and emptiness. And when we say in meditation, we are trying to get to emptiness, it's because we are trying to get to, in a sense, the energy field that we are inside the quantum field of energy. Another key discovery, of course, of quantum physics is that observation is changing matter. And there are, some great video, in a future session, we will show that, showing that when we observe an atom, the behavior of the atom is changing. We are both matter, very little matter, but we are mostly waves. And quantum physics has demonstrated that we are waves of energy. Atoms are behaving as waves, and that's when we observe them that they become matter. So if you expand your mind with an open mind and actually trusting the physics and the science, we are wave of energy, which means that when we are with someone, when we are with an animal, even when we are with things, a tree, a plant, each of us are having and being waves of energy. And you know that waves is an infinite movement. At some point it's dying, but it's dying very far away. So waves are crossing them each other. And when we say we are interconnected with each other, it's not an esoteric fact, it's actually a physical fact. Energy is energy. As I was mentioning yesterday, when your phone is ringing because somebody very far away is calling you, you take the phone, you answer. Do you think about the fact that some wave had to circulate to go to your phone, exact phone, yourself? So if you admit that, you can understand that, yes, we are energy. Niels Bohr, that I quote here, was a very famous quantum physicist. He has done a lot to expand and work and develop the quantum physics, and got actually the Nobel Prize in 1922. So it's not like yesterday it was discovered. It's a long time ago. Einstein worked on it too. But now more and more people are working on looking at what implication or what explanation it can give to the way we are. And of course, a lot of discovery and changes and innovation that we can find out of quantum physics. So when you absorb this, the key in this explanation is we understand better how when we meditate, how when we access more to our energy, to direct our energy to what we want, the dream we have, or the health we want to recover, we can focus our energy on it and influence the energy. It's also, of course, well known that our body is an ongoing transformation. We create, millions of cells in our brain. Every 7 years, your entire body is new. It's an ongoing work of the skin, of the bones, of the neurons, of all the organs. We are creating new cells. So if you expand this notion of I can create and push a positive energy to every single cell that is coming in my body, the information that is transferred by this energy is positive, and you, in a way, transform yourself into a more positive universe. Again, it's not a dream of a yogi in the Himalayas, and actually it is, but it's real science. We transfer information to our body and to our cells on an ongoing basis. So if we can transform the way we think, if we can reprogram our limiting belief, it influences directly our body and, of course, our mind, our brain, to turn it into a positive, optimistic, compassionate, empathetic, everything that we want to do. And it also, and we will talk about this, help this manifestation science to get to what we want. So one simple example is, of course, the thoughts. In a very candid way, we can have disastrous thoughts, negative, positive, of miraculous. The idea of meditation is to bring us to the miraculous thinking as a way of living. If you manage a project at work, and your mind is always disastrous, and it might have started in the morning as it's going to be a bad day, it's raining, traffic will be awful, I will never find a spot to park, my colleague will always be complaining about me, my boss is nasty. If this is the first thing you have in your head when you wake up, it has a very high chance that the day will be difficult, because you create your own reality and you already enter the day with these thoughts. If you believe the project that you were given at work will never work because you never have enough money, never have enough budget, don't have the skills, the client is awful, and your team is lazy, I think it's going to be a disastrous project. You might be a bit negative only. So, okay, my team is not great, but let's try it and so on. It's still negative. You have a lot of chances to miss it too. You can move to positive. I have a good team. I have the skills. I got the budget. The client is open to our ideas. We're going to have a great project. It's going to work. Let's go and do it. You're already in a very different mindset, and the energy you send to yourself, as well as to the team, as well as to your client, will influence the success of your project. It's demonstrated again and again and again, and you can read in many books about it. But what we want to push is get to the miracle thinking. We're going to do the best project of the year. We're going to win the award. And as we do it, we will innovate and find new ways of doing it. We will be the best agile organization in that project. Everyone after that will want to work with us. And in addition, we will have fun and we will celebrate every milestone. It's a different mindset. I make it simplistic, but imagine a leader you have to work with who is in a disastrous or negative or positive or miraculous. Where do you want to go? Which team do you want to join? Having fun and making the best project of the year and overcoming challenges and learning from mistakes are already feeling that everything will be a disaster. So we can work through meditation in changing our thoughts. And that's what we call also visualization. I already see my project in the first page of the New York Times as the best project of the year. So we can use meditation, and there is a technique as you meditate, as we do every day. And at the end, we have a short session where we practice visualization of where we want to go, how we will feel when we are there, and try to bring this feeling, this emotion inside ourselves as if it was already happening. A lot of athletes are using this technique. You know, the golf player, they visualize the ball and they see it in their mind already in a hole after maybe one shot. Same for the people who are racing cars, or people who are playing football, playing any team games, and they also meditate and visualize as a group to get to feel how it will be like when I achieve my performance. So we create that vision. And one key topic here is many people, they don't really know what they want. So one key things that you need to think about is, what do I want? We always know what we don't want, but it's for some people very difficult to actually write what do they want. So start small. What do you want to achieve, or what is your goal for the next few weeks or few days? And it can be having a nice whatever picnic with your family in nature, or having at the end of the year a nice trip to another country, or changing roles in your company, or changing job. Anything, but write it, and then step by step in meditation, work on it. Do your priorities and work on it. Visualize it. I see myself in India, for instance. I have not been there in the last 2 years, and sitting in a specific place and meeting people, and how I would feel. And then you make your dream as a reality. Your brain, when you create emotion in yourself, your brain doesn't know if it's happening really physically, or if it's happening because you created it. Like when you close your eyes and you try to see the image of your mom or your dad, it's coming in your mind, but they are not there, right? But your mind is creating it inside your brain. And some people are learning, by the way, some music and some instrument by visualizing. And when you put them in front of a real instrument, it works. So that's a technique. And you can also work on your feelings. We all have limiting feelings that, as you remember, is in our subconscious and driving 95% of who we are. It created our personality. It makes us react to some even stimulus. People, we have our unconscious bias, belief and memories that we created. And for the routine that we do, it's putting us in autopilot. But kind of limiting belief could be, men have to work very hard, or I come from a poor background, so I have no chance to succeed in life, or my body will become weak and wrinkled with age, and I cannot do anything anymore. So it's so installed in your subconscious that it's creating limitation to what you want to do, or what you want to dream about, or how you want to feel. So take, with a growth mindset, some role models. We sometimes laugh about, these old rock stars who are still dressing as young people, but they are right. The age is in the mind. They are behaving and living, with not taking care of how old they are. They still play music and sing. They dress the way they want. You don't have to change all your clothes because you turn 60. It will influence even more the way you behave as an old person. So all of these are limiting belief. And when we meditate and practice mindfulness, we can influence them and we can reprogram them. We can change our expectation, our opinions, our assumptions. We stop making stories, as I will turn this age off for sure. I will not be able to walk anymore 2 miles. Or I have to be careful about this or that because my health is going to be weaker. So it's very key to work on this. And we talked about inclusion yesterday. That's how also we redevelop a new sense of understanding what is inclusion. Very, very important to change the way we live. So same, we talked about the fact that through meditation, we can cross this analytical mind, which is a kind of gateway to protect your ego and your routine of today. All the rational reason not to change. So we have to cross this using meditation and get to our inner self, our grander self, limitless self, and reverse or change our belief. But for that, we need clarity about what we want. And we need, of course, to get to know ourselves much better, to appreciate ourselves, but to know ourselves and to decide what we want to change. From a disastrous morning, you can wake up now by saying, well, I'm going to have a great day. I'm going to meet new people. I'm going to finish or progress my project. I'm going to start with a nice cup of coffee. I'm going to smile to my family. I'm going to feel good. I'm going to walk 10 minutes in nature. I'm happy I'm alive. I wake up this morning. I have one more day, and aging is a privilege. This is just routine that you can implement. We always think that we're going to do it. The difficulty is to maintain it. Meditation will help you maintain this state over and over and over. The newsletter yesterday was talking about regularity. It's very key. It's like if you start learning a new skill, but you don't practice. After 1 week, you went to the education session, you check mark, okay, I did it, but you never practice. Well, if you learn German, if you learn Hindi, and you never practice, it's going to go away. It's the same. If you want to transform yourself, you need to work on it, and meditation is a perfect tool to get there. So we will practice what we call the meditation, and in future programs we will practice this manifestation science. But you can still try to do it at the end of your meditation when you are home in the coming days, and you can reuse the replay here to help your meditation, or go, for instance, on the Buddha CEO, there are some pre-registered meditation. You get into meditation, you create this emptiness and trust that you have this energy field, infinite, limitless energy as part of the quantum field of energy. And you work at the end of your meditation in setting your clear vision, and think about it and move all your energy on it, and create inside yourself the emotion of what it will feel for you when you have achieved it. The sense of happiness, of fulfillment, of the celebration. And then you close your meditation. So I know it's a lot to absorb and might be like shaking your knowledge or your belief, but it's why we are here. And if you are here, it didn't come by chance. It's because you were supposed, in this quantum field of energy, to seize this opportunity and to learn, and hopefully to take a step toward transforming your life for the better, and enjoy it. So let's go in our meditation. This is the last session. We'll probably go a little more than the 45 minutes. So as usual, we're going to practice breath mindfulness meditation. You're going to sit and relax, sit on the floor, sit on the sand. I see Patrick is at the beach. In nature, it's perfect. Sit on a sofa, take back support if you need it. The idea is to be very comfortable so that your body will not distract you. during the meditation. You will cross your hands and the fingers into fingers to create this loop of energy inside yourself. If it's comfortable, you can cross your legs at the ankle. If you have specs, you take them off. And we will focus on our normal, tender, and peaceful breath. I will guide the meditation. You will close your eyes and keep also your energy inside. And we will start with a short body scan and the beginning of a heart elevation to bring coherence between the heart and the brain. So let me share the music. Start breathing. Be aware of your breath. Focus on your feet, grounded on the floor. Feel them. Feel the ground. Kindly thank your feet for carrying you all day long. And move your attention to your knees and relax both legs totally. Feel your weight on a chair, on the floor. There are the billions of cells working for you, 24/7. Feel grateful about them. And go slowly up your spine. Low back, going up to your shoulders. Relax your shoulders once. Relax twice. Then relax your face, the eyeballs, the ears, the forehead, the jaw. Relax the tongue in the mouth. Finally, relax your hands and your fingers laying on your lap comfortably. Your body is fully relaxed. Stay with your breath. And now, try to feel your heart beating in your chest. Listen inside. Your beautiful heart is the seed of all emotions, of love, gratitude, compassion, joy, the seed of your passion for life. Feel your heart. And send love to your body and your heart. Now, dear friends, Let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. Just be with your breath. Observe your natural, normal, and peaceful in-breath and out-breath. Your breath is your best friend, your unconditional, loving friend, always with you, wherever you are, days and nights. If it helps, you can focus your attention to the tip of your nose and observe. Be the observer, feeling the air coming in a bit cooler and the air coming out a bit warmer. At this stage, the only thing moving inside you is the flow of the air coming in and coming out of your nostrils. If arriving thoughts are distracting you, that's okay. That's normal. Just notice them and move them out gently. Then you bring back your attention to your breath. And you do this again and again and again. as we meditate all together, we are doing the activity of not doing, of just being. And for once, allow yourself to completely forget about your life, forget about yourself, and just be the observer of your in-breath and out-breath. Slowly become one with your breath. And allow yourself slowly and slowly to become lighter and lighter with your in-breath and out-breath. As your mind is getting quiet, notice if you can feel any sensation in your body. Be with your breath. As your mind is slowly getting empty, see if you can become aware of some emptiness inside your body and all around your body. Your energy is limitless. You are limitless. And as you become one with your breath, allow yourself to go beyond your body, to go deeper and deeper into this emptiness inside you, all around you, where there is nobody, where there is no one, nothing, no place and no time. And feel that limitless energy inside you. Stay with your breath. Now, dear friends, keep your eyes closed, stay with your breath, and let's build a deep feeling of gratitude, such a positive emotion, increasing our level of energy. So many things we can be grateful for. We can always be grateful for our family, for our parents, grateful for our friends, grateful for our colleagues and teammates, for our teachers and mentors. We can be grateful to nature and plants and trees, the oceans, the wind. Grateful for all animals and this beautiful planet hosting us. The sun, the moon, the stars. Grateful to this universe offering us so many mysteries and wonders and opportunities. We can be deeply thankful to all the people, services, institutions helping us in so many ways in our life. The technology helping us learn, work, create and connect around the world. Finally, be grateful to yourself for all you do, caring about yourself, caring about others.
I'm so grateful. 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 I'm so grateful.
Keep your eyes closed.
I'm so grateful.
Stay with your breath.
I'm so grateful.
Let's take a minute
Gratitude before me.
to let this deep feeling of gratitude and all this energy fill our heart, our mind, our body. Reconnect slowly with your body. Relax. Become aware of the surroundings. And whenever you are ready, you can rub your palm with each other and put them gently on your eyes and count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can open the eyes. Welcome back. All right. Welcome back. I hope you had a great meditation. As we are still settling after the meditation, so few information. Again, I'm so happy to have met you here in this team challenge. There will be other team challenge on the Uloo platform in partnership with the Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation. I really hope that this 5 days inspired you to continue that journey, to learn the skills and the practice and the techniques of meditation and mindfulness for the best in your life. You can go back also in the app, and there will be a newsletter today. Don't forget to mark your progress, because every time you do it, as you go in the challenge in the team section, you can see everybody. You can, by the way, select everybody and decide to chat one-on-one. So many things you can do to keep this community live and active, and share your experience or ask your questions. So thank you again, and I hope to see you soon. And in the meantime, have a wonderful day and a wonderful life, and thanks for being. Thank you.